in a world where dreams are crushed by problems, where failures and difficulties threaten to dim the flickering flame of hope. Even so, there are a few brave souls who defy the skeptics and prove that determination knows no bounds. Join us for an amazing journey as we explore the fascinating stories of players who refused to surrender and who eventually came out victorious, reaching the grandest stage of all, Major League Baseball. Tom Wilhelmsen. Tom Wilhelmsen's return to Major League Baseball is a remarkable story of endurance, persistence, and a never-ending passion for the game. Tom is a guy who gave up baseball entirely to become a bartender. This is a story about life, its trials and tribulations. This is the story of Tom Wilhelmsen. After he finished his first year in the lower minor leagues, before entering the next year, he was tested positive twice for marijuana, which led to a suspension for the entire 2004 season. He was taken to a healthcare facility for treatment, and after spending a lot of time in a treatment center, he had already been thinking of how to quit baseball. Soon after he'd returned for spring training in 2005, he concluded that baseball wasn't for him, so he quit to go look for a job. His choice to retire from the game left many people wondering what could have happened. For him, it was just a break, but to others, he had quit. Wilhelmsen took a break, embarking on a trip that took him far away from the baseball field. He pursued a variety of interests outside of baseball, including traveling and working as a bartender. He received life experiences and insights that would later lead to his personal development and rekindled his enthusiasm for the game. Despite the passage of time, his passion for baseball still remained in his mind. And luckily, he met his high school girlfriend, who helped him quit smoking cigarettes and also gave him hope to see a future in baseball. Tom decided to give baseball another shot. He joined the Tucson Toros, an independent minor league team, showcasing his raw talent and determination. His impressive performances caught the attention of the Seattle Mariners, who saw potential in his fastball and overall pitching ability. Tom's journey came full circle when he signed a minor league contract with the Seattle Mariners in 2010. His return to professional baseball was met with skepticism and doubt, but he embraced the challenge with unwavering resolve. Over the next year or so, he honed his skills in the minor leagues and made his MLB debut in 2011. Tom quickly established himself as a reliable and impactful player. His fastball and devastating curveball made him a valuable asset to the team's bullpen. With each pitch, he proved that setbacks could not define his destiny. Tom Wilhelmsen's remarkable comeback story serves as a testament to the power of second chances and the resilience of the human spirit. His decision to step away from the game, gain life experiences, and then return with renewed determination shows the importance of personal growth and self-discovery. Chris Coast. Chris Coast had dreamt of playing Major League Baseball right from the age of 7, but after 11 grueling years in the minors, a spot on a Major League roster still seemed just out of his reach, until that fateful call came from the Philadelphia Phillies in May 2006. At age 33, Coast finally headed to the big time of his dreams. This personal account of Coast's baseball journey is a stirring story of willpower, tenacity, and passion. It started in a single-parent home in Fargo, North Dakota, and ended behind home plate on the perfect diamond of the Phillies Citizen Bank Park, where fans and teammates refer to him as Chris Clutch because of his capacity for getting timely hits. Chris battled for his breakthrough throughout 11 seasons, working hard and never losing trust in himself. He won the love and respect of baseball fans from Ottawa and Scranton to numerous locations in Mexico and Venezuela along the way. He decided to give it one more go in 2006 after being worn down by years of hiding behind a catcher's mask and was confronted with harsh realities as there were expenses to pay and his young daughter was about to start first grade. However, after hitting an amazing .463 and winning the respect of the team's pitchers that year, Chris was abruptly relegated to the minors during the Phillies' Major League spring training to make room for a utility outfielder. But later that year, Chris was eventually called up, and he hit .364 as the Phillies fought hard for the final playoff spot. Jim Morris. Jim Morris's time in the major leagues was very short, but his story seems to be among the most motivating in baseball history. He started playing baseball when he was 3 years old. His father started working as a recruiter for the U.S. Navy after the Vietnam War, and the family eventually moved to Texas. He chose football since his school didn't have a baseball program, but he never gave up on his aspirations to play professional baseball. Jim was chosen 4th overall in the amateur baseball draft's January round in 1983. He was discharged after the 1987 season after sustaining many arm injuries in the lower levels. He later joined the White Sox organization in 1989, but was unable to advance in the organization. After retiring, he took up coaching baseball and teaching physics at Big Lake High School in Texas. Jim motivated the squad to play better in 1999, even though they frequently lost a lot of games. And in the course of that, he made a bet that if they won the title, he would attend a major league tryout. Sure enough, they won the championship, and Jim followed up on the deal by trying out for the major leagues. He upheld his half of the agreement by showing up to a Tampa Bay Devil Rays audition after his club won the championship. Jim received a tryout despite the scouts' lack of interest in him for him to uphold his word to his teammates. Jim was surprised because he managed to sign a professional deal with the Tampa Bay Devil Rays at the age of 35. Drew Maggi. Maggi gained significant attention from both the media and fans in 2023 after 13 years of playing in the minors. The inspiring story of Drew Maggi beautifully describes resilience, because he never stopped until he made the sensational jump to the Major League on April 23, 2023, making his debut for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Despite the Pirates' convincing 8-1 victory over MLB titan, the Los Angeles Dodgers, Drew's thrilling debut grabbed all the attention. His story has touched the sporting world, and without a doubt will prove to be a source of inspiration in all walks of life. Drew's lifelong desire came true when manager Derek Shelton gave him the go-ahead in the 8th inning, with the Pirates in full control and the game all but assured. As he entered the field, the enthusiastic audience gave him a standing ovation and continued to clap for many minutes. All of his fans were chanting Maggi and were moved by his perseverance and incredible achievement. In an interview after the match, he said, "I never expected that. I love baseball. I was grinding for 13 years, but I was doing what I loved. The ultimate goal is the big leagues. Just kind of getting there. My name is in history. I put on a big league uniform, and I shared the field with the world's greatest players. This is unbelievable." Before being officially called up, he'd already played 1,154 games in the minors, and I'm sure that with his achievements, Satchel Paige would undoubtedly be pleased.